This week on Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, we visit the Reunion Resort in Orlando, Florida. Reunion is a part of the Salamander Hotels family and boasts 54 holes of golf designed by Jack Nicklaus, Tom Watson, and Arnold Palmer. But it is so much more with fantastic dining, activities, and living options for a weekend or a lifetime. We'll show them all to you on Golf Destination, coming up next. Hello and welcome to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. I'm Grace Dyslinski. Reunion Resort is a one-of-a-kind destination. 54 holes of golf designed by the greats, Nicklaus, Watson, and Palmer. Rooftop dining with fireworks every night. A massive water park and housing options that can fit families, family reunions, or golf and corporate groups. The Reunion Resort does have it all.
Reunion Resort is located in Orlando, Florida, 30 minutes from Orlando International Airport. A very short drive, minutes from the major theme parks, and lots of activities that Orlando is well known for. It's in a world-class destination, but once you drive through the security gates, drive through the palm trees hanging over the roadways, and see the amenities, you relax.
Reunion Resort is probably the best kept secret in Orlando. We cater to everybody. So anybody who's coming to Orlando, Florida for a vacation, to go to the theme parks or the attractions, somebody who's having a business meeting here or a convention, a golfer, the golf buddy group, golf tournament. We cater to people who come in from overseas, who stay for 1, 2, and 3 weeks, coming from South America, coming from the UK.
Some of the things that make Reunion Resort unique, first are the golf courses. We have 3 amazing signature golf courses, the only resort that has Tom Watson, Jack Nicklaus, and the late Arnold Palmer designed signature courses. World-class amenities, fabulous restaurants, rooftop dining atop the Reunion Grand, accommodations ranging from single-bedroom condominiums to a 25,000 square foot, 12-bedroom destination home with amenities in the home, like theater rooms, the things your families will enjoy.
It's a very luxurious, very high-end appeal and feel. We can call it affordable luxury and phenomenal golf. One of the things that Reunion Resort is certainly known for is its 5-acre water park. It rivals any theme park here in Orlando. And as an official Reunion Resort guest, there's no charge to go to our water park.
The Salamander brand of hotels is unique in its locations and each property. Each property has its own character. It really is the service professionals that make the experiences for all the different clientele that come here, whether it's a wedding, a golf group, a corporate event. Our service professionals make their stay.
Good afternoon, welcome to the Reunion Resort.
We want their impression when they arrive at Reunion Resort, walk into the lobby of the Grand, to be a wow. We want them to leave thinking that they can't wait to come back, as well as tell their best friends, colleagues, this is the best place to go.
Thanks, Carlton and Bob. Now let's turn our attention to golf with Kevin Baker, the PGA professional and director of golf at Reunion.
Here at Reunion Resort, we have 3 unbelievable courses designed by the legends, Arnold Palmer, Jack Nicklaus, and Tom Watson. And the unique thing about these courses is that they're all different. Each one of them has a different skill level. Even though the Palmers are the traditional, the easier course here, it's still a great golf course from the back tips for that better golfer to play and enjoy. The Watson is a little bit in the middle, and our Jack Nicklaus would be our toughest course. The Palmer course, I would say it's more of a traditional course, a lot of wide fairways, some really good green complexes. The Tom Watson design is representative a little bit about his Open Championships that he won so many. Believe it or not, in the state of Florida, there's not one water hazard on the Watson course, which is unheard of. A lot of undulations, a lot of green complexes that are double tiered. And our Nicklaus course is, I'll call it a shot maker's course. Smaller greens, kind of a rollback. It's not a long course. It is still 7,200 from the back tips. The Nicklaus signature designs, he has a lot of fairway bunkers and that can make a long round for you. We have 3 different levels of toughness, but there's 3 different levels of uniqueness, and everybody walks away really, really happy. I would start off by playing the Palmer course first. A little bit wider fairway so you can kind of go at it a little bit off the tee. The Watson course will be a shot maker's course off the tee, so you want to position yourself. I'd recommend maybe taking out the 3-wood a few extra times and more than what you're used to. And the Nicklaus course, you got to dial in your irons because they're very small greens, and if you miss the green, you got to get up and down, as you know, for par. Anybody can play the golf courses here at Reunion. We have 5 sets of tees, which will then help the beginners all the way up to the golf professionals. We pride ourselves in hosting many, many junior tournaments all the way up to LPGA events as well. We have 2 practice facilities. We have also the Reunion Golf Academy that offers private lessons all the way up to 60-person group events and anything in between. Here at Reunion Resort, we have 9 PGA Class A golf professionals, and you can buy a program with them that lets you go out there and experience golf with a professional. They can play with you if you like, or if not, they'll just give you tips along the way to make sure your experience is first class. And you know, that first step, you come out here and you're always a little intimidated. The golf professional will make you feel really relaxed, and you'll enjoy your round here at Reunion.
Kevin will return to show us some signature holes at Reunion's courses. Next, we'll visit the Palmer course at the Reunion Resort, and we'll find out what is on the menu at Reunion when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues. Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv. I'm Grace Dyslinski. Now let's take a look at the Palmer course at Reunion Resort. Palmer starts you off on the first hole with a par 4 that can be stretched to 421 yards and favors a slight draw. The second is a downhill par 3 that is downhill by 50 yards. Don't be long or left. The third is a reachable par 5, but finding the tight fairway is key. The signature hole is the par 4 7th hole. Long hitters can go for the green, but it is well protected. The par 4 8th is a par 4 that demands distance and accuracy. Those who walk off the green should be proud. The 10th is a 3-shot hole if there ever was one. Bunkers protect the fairways on your second shot. The putting surface is wide and deep. The 16th is a fine par 3 that can measure up to 178 yards. Missing it left could mean bogey or worse. Don't be aggressive on the 17th tee. A 3-wood or a utility club should be able to suffice on this par 4.
The 18th hole is a great finishing hole right back up to the main building. The dirt that we moved up there, it's almost like you're hitting into a little ledge. And then you hit it too far, you'll roll down. Not that it's going to be a difficult shot, and then it's up to an elevated green, all surrounded by bunkers.
We still have 2 more courses to look at, but let's first meet with Robert Mason, the Director of Food and Beverage at the Reunion Resort.
At Reunion Resort, we offer a wide variety of different options for our members and guests. We have 3 signature restaurants. We have the Clubhouse, which is classic American fare, 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And we have a variety of things for families and resort goers, as well as people who are looking for a little bit more of a creative indulgence. We have Forte Restaurant, which is our Italian bistro concept, which really focuses on the region of Milan, Tuscany, and really a more contemporary style Italian menu. Our signature restaurant is, of course, 11 Steakhouse, which is on the 11th floor of the resort, featuring steaks and contemporary use of different cuts of beef prepared in a very creative way. One of the things that we have at 11 that many restaurants don't have is we have the spectacular views and the ambiance here in the evening time as the sun is setting. Between 9 and 10 o'clock, you can see the fireworks not only from Disney, but also Universal and SeaWorld and Epcot Center. Here at Reunion, we have a lot of signature items, and that's one of the things that I challenge our chefs with, is to create items that are signature to Reunion. And so starting in the lobby bar, Chef Ha, who's our famous sushi chef here, and we have a couple of rolls that I really recommend, the Grand Reunion roll and the Salamander roll, which are signature rolls to our resort. And then moving from there into Forte, Chef Russell does a great veal Milanese, which is a breaded veal cutlet served over potatoes, which is outstanding. And then up here in 11, Chef Brad has a lot of great dishes. For starters, I would recommend the Cambazola cheese with roasted garlic. Tremendous presentation and also great flavor profile. And then the peppercorn steak has a roasted garlic crust on it and cracked peppercorns. It is outstanding. We were recently named Best Steakhouse by Orlando Magazine. We were voted in the top 3 for Best Wine List, Best Kept Secret, and also Best View in Orlando recently. We get a lot of brides that come here and visit and they fall in love with the property. We have some really great outdoor venues for actually holding your wedding ceremony in Linear Park. And then we have tons of different venues that you can use for your wedding reception. Everything from the Grand Pavilion down just overlooking the driving range, which is a kind of an indoor-outdoor field, to our Grand Ballroom, which can hold anywhere from 300 to 400 people, to an intimate setting in 11 Restaurant with the great rooftop views.
Up next, we take a look at the Tom Watson designed 18 at Reunion. And we'll look at the different housing options to stay or live when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns. Welcome back. The Tom Watson designed 18 has been listed as one of the top courses to play in all of Florida since it opened in 2005. Let's show you why. Starts you out on the first hole with a par 5 that can stretch to 562 yards. Bunkers are strategically placed along the way to a 2-tiered undulating green. The par 4 fifth hole stretches to 461 yards and favors a right to the left ball flight. The 8th is a long par 5. A straight drive will give you options on this hole. We suggest laying up to an ample fairway and try to make birdie, but no worse than par.
Number 9, if you look at it from the green side, you won't see any bunkers, but when you get to the tee side, we'll call it the moon hole. There's about 22 bunkers on that hole. Very interesting, shot off the tee, surrounded by some really good bunkers.
You make the turn on the Watson, and you may be at the toughest hole on the course, the 10th. This par 4 has bunkers guarding both sides of the fairway. Favor the left side of the green on your approach and don't be long. The 12th will entice you with panoramic views from the tee, but it's the green's 3 levels you have to focus on. Watson gives you a great opportunity on the par 5 14th hole, measuring 525 yards. Manage your game and you will be rewarded. #16 is a truly challenging par 4. Tee placement is the key, with a waist bunker running down the right side. Bunkers are strategically placed on the way to the green. The 18th requires a strong tee shot favoring the left side of the fairway, and it will give you the best angle to the green. Scott Campbell is the Assistant Director of Rental Management, and as Scott explains, there's something for everyone here at Reunion.
Reunion caters to a large audience of families out there, whether they're small or large, anywhere from our 1-bedroom condos all the way up to 14+ bedroom homes. We can get a small family that's wanting to keep something more intimate, or you can get a large group of families put together within homes that are in close proximity, or you can spread out throughout the resort and really enjoy all that the Reunion has to offer. The beauty of Reunion Resort is we've got all of our signature golf courses. We've got our Nicklaus, our Palmer, and our Watson course. So we can cater to those golf travelers out there. We've got business space on property for small and large business groups to come in and have meetings. And then you've got all of our amenities like our tennis center, our water park, along with our golf that our families come to enjoy. Again, you've got anything from a 1-bedroom condo going all the way up to a 14-plus bedroom home. So you may have just something that you're wanting for just a bedroom, a kitchen, something that's going to be smaller for, a small family or a single traveler, all the way up to the 14 bedrooms with the private bowling alleys, the basketball courts, game rooms, golf simulators, everything in between. We really cater to everyone, whether it's the single traveler to the large corporations to the large families. There's something for everyone here to do without ever having to leave our gates. This house is a perfect example of a house that we can use for any kind of retreat, whether it's a golf group, a bunch of guys wanting to get together and come out and play our beautiful courses. And then after they're playing, come here and relax, grab a cigar and sit out by the summer kitchen, beautiful infinity edge pool, cook in the kitchen itself, sit back, play pool overlooking the Nicklaus course, or sit back and grab a movie at the end of the night. You can get an in-house massage. You can have our spa come to you. You can have a beautifully made dinner in the home, or we can bring one of our own chefs to the house if you don't want to cook yourself. Anything you can think of, we'll find a way to make it happen in a house just like this. Reunion's not just a great place to vacation, but it's an incredible place to live. I've picked up roots and I've settled them down here, and I've proudly made Reunion my home. We've got those 3 beautiful golf courses that the members are buying into. They're buying a part of a club and being a part of a lifestyle here. If they don't want to live here full time and they're looking to make a little extra income on the side, they can put it into our official rental program here at Reunion and manage these beautiful homes at the best of our possible ability for them.
Reunion still has one more course to review, and it is none other than Jack Nicklaus who designed this gem. When Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns. Welcome back to GolfDestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda. We now take a look at the Nicklaus designed course at the Reunion Resort just outside of Orlando, Florida. Mr. Nicklaus starts you out with a short par 4 that requires a well-placed tee ball that probably doesn't require a driver. Just don't be long in your approach. The third is a long par 5 that is bunkering and water along the right side. The green is small, so be accurate with your approach. The fifth is a straightforward par 3, but it plays up to and over 200 yards. The seventh requires a drive placed down the right side of the fairway, and the green is small, but the hole is begging you to birdie it. The 10th hole requires you to swing for the fences on this lengthy par 4. Don't be short in your approach, or a difficult bunker will swallow you up. The 12th is a medium-sized par 4. The green is tucked behind a small knoll. The 13th is a 400-yard plus par 4 that if you land in one of the fairway bunkers, par is most certainly out of the question.
Number 16, it's a par 3, almost like island green, elongated. From the back tips, it's right around 220. Bunker right behind the green, so if you happen to fly it over, you have a tough shot coming back onto that green with the water in the background.
We've been members at Reunion for over 10 years.
Yes, 10 years. And
it's
loved every minute of it.
just like coming home. Every time we come, we don't want to leave.
You have the water park, you have several restaurants, you have a bar up top on the 11th floor, 3 pristine golf courses, several practice areas. Once you come here, you never want to go home.
There's lots of activities. We go to the water park. If you want a couple of hours just to relax yourself, you can drop your children off there, which is a good idea sometimes. I mean, they can play a bit of golf if they're old enough.
Cycling?
Yes, cycling. So, you know, there's lots of things to do, lots of activities to do here.
The property is really great here. I mean, it really offers you every aspect of something you need, from fitness to leisure to entertainment.
It's the weather, it's the courses. It's another level up from European golf, I feel.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our visit to the Reunion Resort, just outside of Orlando and close to all of the area attractions and parks. This Salamander Hotel and Resort, like all the rest, delivers on distinguished service and a phenomenal environment. To learn more about the Salamander Hotel and Resorts, visit them online at thesalamanderhotels.com. For more information about the show, visit our social media pages on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Golf Destination. For the most up-to-date airings information, visit golfdestination.tv. Thanks for joining us. I'm Grace Kozlinski. We'll see you next time on golfdestination.tv, presented by Goslings of Bermuda.